I started from a little community back in close to Gallup, New Mexico, between the Arizona and New Mexico border. And I was raised by my grandparents. My grandma, grandpa, they raised me pretty harshly, but I grew up a good person, I'm pretty nervous up here, so excuse me. Trying to relax here. So. Too much coffee. Yeah, I started off, I graduated from high school, and then from there, pretty much my drinking career, as I would call it, so it started. I went to college. I didn't graduate, but I started working at a hospital, and then from there on, I got married. I'm one of the people who had it all. I had a big home, vehicles, a government job, everything. Then I started using drugs, alcohol, and then from there, I thought I could do it. I was a functioning alcoholic for a while, but pretty soon it just started getting worse and worse, and I wanted more and more alcohol. Drugs started getting worse, and then pretty soon I just started losing everything. And then I got a divorce, ended up where I didn't think that I would ever end up back home with my grandparents. And then I started doing a lot of crazy things, partying, drinking, drug dealing. And pretty soon all of that passed. My drinking just got worse and worse. And soon I was down to stealing from my grandparents' friends. And then pretty soon, nobody wanted me around no more. I ended up on the streets of Gallup, New Mexico. And believe me, I was out on the streets. At times, I'll be laying in bushes. Or out in passing out anywhere, even almost freezing to death. That's where I came from. Then one day, at my mom's house, I had enough. I said, I don't want it no more. I got on my knees and I prayed to my Creator. I said, please help me or end it all for me. I didn't want to go on no more. I couldn't take it no more. Hangover after hangover. Nowhere to turn to. I didn't know what to do anymore. I couldn't stop drinking. Everything I did was based on my drinking. Every morning I would wake up just looking for the next drink. I ended up in the detox so many times in Gallup. One day they were transporting people out, and I was standing right there, and they left without me. I was the only one in the holding cell, but they were right there on the door. I didn't have nothing, there was nothing else to read, so I went up there and I read on the door. And it said Friendship House. And then that's where I read about it. I asked that counselor that was behind that door. I said, I need help. And he gave me all the paperwork, paperwork that I would need. So he gave all of that to me. He goes, here, see how much you want your recovery. I want you to get all this paperwork yourself. So he told me, you hitchhike every morning to go get your alcohol. Hitchhike to wherever you need to. Get all this paperwork. Get it done. Do it yourself. Don't ask for help. See how much you want it for yourself. And so prove it to me. Prove it to yourself is what he said. And then I started. The first thing I did as an alcoholic, I got to make sure I have my booze with me. So I hitchhiked into One Rock, gave my paperwork. 3 or 4 trips I made. But I was buzzed most of the time. And then finally, I got all my paperwork done, and then 2 months after I did my prayer to my Creator, asking for help, then on June 1st, 2010, They said, you'll be leaving early in the morning, the day after Memorial Day. And they brought me out here with a real bad hangover. First thing I did when I got here was they took me on an outing. I said, well, you guys call this rehab? And I was hanging. I said, I just don't want to do this anymore. And for the first 2 weeks, I was against staff. I thought I knew it all. I said, I know more than you. My counselor, I told her that. I said, you've never been in my shoes. So why are you telling me how I'm supposed to live? I was telling her that. And then pretty soon I kept my prayers up, praying. That's all I did. I mean, to this day, I'm still doing my prayers each and every day. And I just thank the Lord that I'm still alive. I was given this second chance. This is a wonderful program here. I submitted myself after about three weeks to a month. One night, and then I just went up to my counselor and I told her, I said, all right, what do you got to teach me? What do you guys have to teach me? Well, I want to learn now. That's what I told her, and she's just looking around me and she goes, what do you have up your sleeve? What are you doing? I mean, I don't know if she couldn't believe it or she thought I was playing a trick on her or something like that. So after that, I mean, I submitted myself. I said, I mean, I'm the one who's asking for help. And then these guys are just helping me out. And I said, okay. I submitted myself. And then I just started learning. I got me a sponsor. I don't know if he's here, but I invited him. And to this day, I still work with that sponsor. Today, I really love my life a lot. From here, I got a job from here, working in the tender line, picking up trash over there. And then they got me a job over there. I worked at Whole Foods for 2 years. I started putting myself back in school. One day I told my counselor, I said, one of these days, I'm going to take your seat. I'm going to be sitting in your seat. And she goes, what makes you think I want to give it up? So I just said, we'll see. And I worked up at Whole Foods, and I put myself part-time in school at City College, and I'm still going there. And then I started as a house manager here, and security. And then I kept it up. I mean, I kept what I had that full-time job over there, and I was working over here also as an on-call. And I kept praying. I kept my prayers up. I walked to work. I didn't ride the bus or anything, because that was my prayer time on my way to work every morning. And I kept praying for something to open up for me. And Helen, she gave me a call while I was at work. I'm not even supposed to answer my phone while I'm at work. But I did, because it said Friendship House on there. So I answered, and then Helen goes, you want this job? I said, of course I do. And I was so happy that day. Today, I'm very grateful to be part of the Friendship House. I'm very honored to be working with the counselors that have helped me out a lot. Thank you very much, Friendship House. I ask you, submit yourselves. You're going to do the job. You're going to do all the work. We're just helping you along. I ask you, do it. Keep your prayers up. There's a scripture that I always go by. Matthew 19:26. Through man it is impossible. Through God anything is possible. Amen. Thank you.